guys heard of this new story? Let me move my microphone a little closer for this one. You're gonna want to hear me. So, my buddy is telling me this story about how he went camping, and apparently this bear got loose. Did you guys hear about this? I think it was in Northern California somewhere. So the bear got loose, and the bear was in some kind of like a rescue or something like that, and the bear had already attacked humans. So it was sort of a ruthless bear, right? So this bear is loose, and my buddy's telling me this story. I'm like, holy smokes, like this is crazy. And apparently he had some kind of ham radio or something like that, right? So he's camping in a park, and he hears over the emergency radio that the bear is loose, and he and his buddy are like, oh my gosh, like we better get out of here, right? So his buddy just starts taking off, and he's booking it for the car. And my buddy says, hey, hold on a second, like I gotta put my shoes on. And his friend looks around and says, what do you mean you gotta put your shoes on? Right? There's a bear on the loose. Like, you don't stop to put on your shoes. We just gotta go now. Like, we gotta get, right? The car is like a half mile away or whatever. And my buddy looks at him and says, listen, man, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you. Right? So this is not a true story, but it's probably truer than most. The bear is going to come to get some people today. The bear is going to get some people in the sales world. So in my world, if you get eaten by the bear, it's because you were the slowest one. I think it's important to remember that fear sells. Fear sells more than sometimes the idea of something good, running to pleasure, right? The fear of failure, the fear of not being able to provide for your family, the fear of getting on the bottom of that stacked list. The fear is what motivates you, and you've got to resell yourself every single day in this world to get to where you're going. So I don't know what you got to do. What you got to do to talk yourself into whoever's the bear. For some of you, mediocrity is the bear. For some of you, the bear really is like your manager is coming to your desk to like let you go because you're the bottom of the list for the second month in a row. Whatever that fear is, you got to harness it, and you just got to make sure that you're outrunning the guys next to you. Just outrun them. Like this whole thing, all of it is all competition, right? And the truth is, half of you are below average, right? Average is not some made-up number like I'm not below average. No, you're probably below average, right? At least in some categories, it's statistically true. Average shouldn't be some kind of, mysterious figure out there, and I think it starts in grade school because, heck, you don't want your kid to be below average. You want all your kids to get a C or above, right? If they get a B, they're above average. But the truth is, like, what if the average kid is getting a B plus? Your kid comes home with a B minus, like he's below average, right? We shouldn't sugarcoat that. Like, yes, we want the average to jump up because we want everybody to get better, right? Raising waters float all ships, right? But if you're below average, you're below average. Like, don't sugarcoat that fact. Sell yourself on making sure that you don't get eaten by the bear today. Find out who your competition is and just flat out outrun them. All right? Have a great day. This is Sundance. I'm a sales nerd. This is the dark side. Good morning.